It should have been you. It should have been you! Okay, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Minecon mob vote mobs that we've had over the years. Because with Minecon coming up very soon, we're going to get another vote very soon. It's going to be 3 mobs, I think. It's not 4 this time, I think it's 3. And I wanted to talk about the ones that we let go of in the past, because there were some very questionable decisions made in the past. Okay, so this video is basically going to be like what we could have had. This is a mod I'm using, by the way. It's called Friends and Foes, and it adds back the old Minecon mob vote mobs that didn't get added into the game. So 2017 was the first mob vote, and we did of course get the Phantom, and I would genuinely say this was the worst one we could have possibly gotten. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. Here we've got the Barnacle. The Barnacle's not added into the mod yet, so it's just like a squid. Enjoy yourself, bro. We've also got the Mauler, and then we got the Wildfire, which is like the Blaze boss. So of course we got this stupid guy here. Absolute waste of space, does nothing useful, only spawns if you don't sleep for 3 nights in a row, and just a terrible mob in general. Here's something we could have had. The Mauler. Look at this guy. Oh, he looks so cool. And he basically camouflages into the ground he's standing on. So I think it works if you put him here too. Yeah. So it'll basically like kind of blend into the surroundings, like whatever block it's standing on. It'll try to mimic that block color, I believe. It's kind of biome blending here though, so it's not really working too well. But basically this little guy will kind of just chill and hide and wait for you. And then once you get close, he'll be like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr, rawr." So let's go into survival and we can check it out. And hello. Oh, you're chill? Oh, okay, but if you attack one, they will all attack you. Okay, fair enough. Right. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, so we could have gotten those guys, but we also could have gotten the Wildfire. Look at this, dude. Oh my god, this would have been like a mini boss mob, I think, actually. It looks so cool. This guy is still... Are you good, bro? I'm in creative. You can't, you know, it's not like you can't really do anything to me here. This would have been the best one. In my opinion at least, this would have been the best one right here. Maybe the Barnacle too, actually. The Barnacle could have been a very cool one. To have like a Kraken under the water, that would have been sick, I think. But this one is definitely either the best or second best. Like, look at this. This is fantastic. So he's essentially a boss mob in this mod, at least. He's so much health. You have to knock out his like shields surrounding him first. These like 4 like rotating shield thingies. Look, it takes that many arrows just to get rid of one, bro. It's actually insane. And then he gets down to just like this, which is pretty cool. So I assume he would have spawned in nether fortresses. That just makes sense. Or maybe a new structure in general. That would have been so cool. And he also has some drops in this mod too, if we can take him out. Look how much health he has. Yeah, that guy's a boss mob for sure. So he drops this when he dies, basically. And this is a Wildfire crown fragment. And you can use this to craft the Wildfire crown if I can find it. Yeah, so this is the Wildfire crown. So you can craft these basically into this. And it's got some pretty cool effects, actually. It has +2 armor toughness, +2 armor, +1 knockback resistance as well. And you also get fire resistance the whole time you're wearing it. So it's a really good item, actually. This would have been much better than the stupid Phantom Membrane. So those are all the 2017 mobs, at least. And unfortunately, we got this guy. But we could have had something much cooler. I think the Barnacle or the Wildfire would have been better choices, in my opinion at least. So 2020, we got the Iceologer, we had the Moobloom, and we had the Glow Squid. And we all know how this one went, right? We all know how this one went. A certain Minecraft YouTuber, I'm not going to say who, Dream, basically like tilted the whole vote in his favor by saying, oh, I want this mob voted into the game. And then everyone changed their vote to that mob, and then we got that certain mob. We all know which one was voted in. Oh god, just... why? I mean, the Glow Squid ink is pretty cool for like item frames and stuff, but in general it's just like, what's the point? It doesn't even like, it's not a light source, it doesn't emit light. If emissive textures were in the game or emissive light sources, that would be fantastic, but it's not. It's just like, it's just a texture. It's just like a bright texture in the game. We also could have had the Moobloom. So I have a mod, actually an extra mod installed that kind of changes the variants you can get of Mooblooms. So I think this was the original one that was planned. I think they would have added in the extra ones too to the actual game if they did vote in this mob. But this was the one that everyone was looking at, the yellow cow. This one is the Moobloom. Yeah, you can just make it like a normal cow, I guess. It's just kind of a cow, really, with flowers in its head. Oh, maybe you can shear it, actually. I think that was supposed to be a thing. I can't remember. Yes, you can! You can shear it into a normal cow, and it drops a bunch of flowers. Look at that. I don't know why you would want to do that, but it's something you can do. There was supposed to be something else with the Moobloom. I can't remember what it was. It was supposed to be like something revolving around flowers, like it makes flowers spawn around it or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but we could have had this cow. Would have been pretty cool, better than the stupid Glow Squid at least. Also, this one. This was the one I wanted personally. the Iceologer. This one is so cool. If we go into survival, he's from Minecraft Dungeons, essentially. This guy will freeze you and drop ice blocks on you. And he's very powerful in Minecraft Dungeons too. So in Minecraft Dungeons, he will just drop the ice block on your head. It like kind of follows you around a bit. But in this, he freezes you as well, and he also drops the ice block. And I believe he would have spawned in icy biomes. So that would have been an excellent mob to add to icy biomes with the goat and stuff, because the goat was added in like a similar version, I think, or maybe the version after. And they would have had two new mobs exclusive to that biome. That would have been a fantastic addition. But no, we had to get the glow squid. Where is it? Where is that glow squid? I'm gonna take him out, bro. Okay, he died by himself. Good. So yep, he spawns the big ice block on your head and he freezes you a bit, and then you can't really move too well, and then he drops the ice block on you like that. It's very cool, actually. There's also this item right here, which is the totem of freezing. I believe he drops this if you kill him, actually. So we're gonna try do that right now. Oh, he's so fast, actually. What the heck? Get out of here. Get out of here. Is he supposed to be like a mini boss or something? I feel like he has more health than a usual illager, surely. Okay, so he drops this when he dies, basically, and this is the totem of freezing. I'm not sure how it works exactly. Do we have to just hold it, I think? Or maybe when we die, it activates? I'm actually not entirely sure how the totems activate in this. Okay, what did that do? Am I freezing these mobs? How does that work? That's pretty interesting. I think I do like an attack that damages mobs, and I also get speed too when I have the icy totem. That's interesting. But yeah, we could have had this cool guy or that cool guy, but no, we got this guy. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Yes, he hurts the glow squid. Yes, my guy. Excellent. So that was 2020. We also have 2021. 2021 was the Alley, Copper Golem, and the Glare. This was the only one I think they were actually correct on doing, even though the Alley isn't super useful. It is something, you know, this guy picks up items for you and gives them back to you and stuff like that. But we also could have had the Glare. I think this was like supposed to be for mine shafts. They would spawn and they would give you like items and stuff. This could have been cool too. I'm not entirely sure if it would have been very useful. Oh, I just noticed oh my god, I didn't even notice the wildfire's attacks were like this. He shoots like 20 fireballs and he also spawns other blazes to help him. That is so sick. He also regenerated his shield thingies. I didn't even notice that. That is very cool. This guy's definitely a mini boss. There's no way he's not a boss. Okay, so on the wiki, what it says is basically the copper golem would have been created with copper, obviously. And it would have been attracted to copper buttons, which would have also been added. And it also says the copper golem oxidizes naturally and it can be removed with an axe or by being struck by lightning. It also would have turned into a statue at full oxidization. Okay, so to be fair, this one is not very useful. Like, I don't really see a big use for this. It would have been like a cool statue, I guess. And that's it, really. Yeah. So I guess it's not that really good. So I think the Ally was definitely the good choice. That's the only time I think this was the good choice. Also, it's worth mentioning that the Ally barely won, by the way. Like, it won by about 9%, actually. The Copper Golem had 45% of the votes, and the Ally had 54%. So it wasn't that far off from getting the Copper Golem. Alright, 2022. This is what we got last year. So we did, of course, get the Sniffer last year. We could have gotten the Rascal. We could have also gotten the Tough Call. Oh, sorry, the Rascal's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so this guy alerted you if there was hostile mobs able to spawn nearby. That's what he was useful for. That's actually not a bad use, honestly. But the Rascal was the one who gives you, like, the items and stuff. So, oh yeah, there's no Rascal in the mod. My bad, guys. But essentially, the Rascal was supposed to give you items and stuff underground in mineshafts. So, what the wiki actually says is it would have given the player an item if it was found 3 times. So, the same Rascal, if it was found 3 times, it would have given the player an item. And it also gives hints to where it can be found, I guess. It's kind of a weird mechanic, but yeah, I guess that would have been the Rascal. We also could have had the Tough Golem. This guy looks so sick. So this would have been built using Tough, I would imagine, and I think with wool block, it changes the color of its like cloth, right? Or something like that. So if you're using wool while you're building it, you can change the color of what the cloth that it's wearing is. So apparently you can make them hold items. Oh, look at that. That's so sick. That is so sick. That's actually really cool. And because it was 1 block tall, players can stack them, apparently, is what it says, but I don't see a way to do that. I don't know. Maybe there's a way. I don't even know. Look at this. This is so cool. You can take it and give it... Oh my god, that's so sick, man. Why isn't this in the game? But of course, as we all know, we got the Sniffer. And while it does look cool, it's a pretty big mob. This is the biggest one I think we would have gotten. It doesn't... Like, it's not very practical. Like, it doesn't really do much. I think it, like, spawns... It digs up seeds in the world, but you never really see them. You can only get them, I believe, by, like, finding a buried chest or something, there's a chance where you can find an egg, a sniffer egg in it. And then you have to, like, wait for it to grow up, and then it can, like, find seeds or something in the world. But, like, what? I don't want seeds. I don't care about seeds. Yeah, he's just a really big, really slow guy. Just kind of walks around. You can't, like, ride on him or anything. He does look kind of cool, though. I will admit, he does look very cool. This guy won by a landslide. He got, like, 50% of the votes or something. The Tough Golem got, like, 20%, I think, or something like that, and the Rascal got like 20 or 30 or whatever, something along those lines. But yeah, everyone wanted this guy. He was kind of underwhelming. In the trailer, they made it sound like he was like a really, really cool mob, like an ancient, extinct Minecraft mob that you can respawn, bring back to the world. He sounded like really, really cool. He was kind of underwhelming when they brought him into the game. So I probably would have gone with this one, honestly. He's very, very cool, and he carries your items around and stuff. He's just a very cool pet to have in your house or something. This guy, you never even see him. I've never seen one of these in survival. I can clearly say I've never seen one of these in survival. I think the Rascal like had some potential, but I don't really see how it would have been very useful. Like, I mean, if you find it 3 times and it's rare to spawn, then it might give you an item. Like, that's not really a great incentive. And that's basically 2022's mobs. And what do we have here? 2023. Oh, a hint for voting. Whatever the mobs are, pick the golem or else. I'll do it for the video. Thank you for watching. Pick the golem. Whatever it is, pick the golem.